Day, Diamonds, and welcome to Sisterhood 40s, 50s, and 60s. My name is Chantee, and I will be your host for this show. And I first would like to say season's greetings, Happy New Year, and that everyone has a safe, healthy New Year coming up. And thank you for all of your support. And I look forward to seeing everyone who's going to be tuning in and seeing what we're going to be doing with my next guest, who was on my very first interview, Sir Charles Cary, the author, motivating speaker. And that's what we were speaking about during the interview. And that's something everyone wants to do for the new year, to motivate themselves. God has given us another day to do things a better way. So today I have a treat because Sir Charles Cary is also an R&B crooner. Is that how they say swooner or crooner? And we would just like, there you go. Thank you, Charles. He's always there to pick me up. And we would like to talk to him about his new adventure that I will be following. And we hope that you will follow this journey with us as well. So I would like to introduce to you once again, Sir Charles Cary, the producer, writer, and singer. Welcome to the show, Charles, and thank you for your time today. Happy New Year.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year to you and the entire Sisterhood family. Look, it's always great when you can add value, lift spirits up, and do something that's worthwhile and worthy of sharing. So I'm excited to be here.
Great, and amen to that, Charles, that's for sure. Well, first of all, we'd like to introduce you again as the R&B singer and let everyone know what projects you're working on, what is coming up, and what we need to see in the future in 2024.
Okay. Well, I'm putting my speaker hat to the side and pick up my artist hat and producer hat. And what that consists of, I have produced quite a few songs. I've done some collaborations, and I have some features on some songs in the R&B / soul genre. And a couple of my colleagues that are into music heavily and produce and engineer, we've gotten together, and I'm going to have a finished product hopefully by, I'll say, March or April of the upcoming season. So the first and second quarter, we should have some nice material for all those who really like old school R&B, maybe with a twist, because we've got a little bit of variety. We've got your straight ahead R&B, we've got songs with like hip hop influences. We've got some pop songs. We've got some club-oriented songs, so it's a good mix of soul, of R&B, and like I say, influences of hip-hop. I'm not a hip-hop artist. I don't rap, but I know people that do, and they help to make my songs, extend them to a different audience.
Right, because we do, in our demographic age, we do miss that type of I love you, romance, baby, I miss you, can't live without you type of music.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. I already know what you can do. To give a quick history to our listeners, I met Charles in 2003 when I did a musical encounters talent showcase in Washington, D.C. And Charles blew me away. My mother was calling him Brian McKnight and wanted his autograph and pictures and everything. And I knew right then and there that something magical was going to happen. And, in life, you lose touch, people do different avenues, and you went through your own journey with many things that are in your books and what we talked about in my first interview. And now here it is 20 years later, and we are back together again to promote and put your music out there. The world is different than it was when we first started, Charles. I used to have street runners.
We're like Roberta. Look, we're like Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway.
I know. Yes. Yes. And I'm just so excited for everyone to hear the type of music that we've really been missing. And that is just the God honest truth. So we will also put links for information so they can get your music. And this is the type of music I want everybody to know that years ago, you could put the needle on the record or press play and let the whole thing play through. It's not just a single here or a one-off. So I would also like for you to explain to our listeners, we have a theme for this entire journey and your CD. If you listen to me. It was an EP now. Your
CD,
music?
EP, all that. That's all good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Charles. So let us get a little background on what this is all about and the name of it.
Well, it's when it's all said and done, as you know, my name is Sir Charles Cary, and the album will be called Charismatic. I play off of my name, Cary. Charismatic is the name of the upcoming project. We just have to finalize the songs that will be a part of the
Hmm.
project. Now, we have I'm gonna throw a couple of titles at you so you get an opportunity to, I guess, imagine a little bit, if you don't get a chance to hear them beforehand, what the theme is going to be like. We got titles like Without You, Bay, You're Sexy, The Door, Looking in Each Other's Eyes, It's That Time. I mean, these are some of the titles for some of the songs. And for those of you that really love this music, you can go to YouTube, Sir Charles Truality Publishing, and take a look at the music videos. We have several current music videos out there, as well as some music videos from past projects, so that you can see what we're trying to convey and you can hear the music for yourself. Right now, the numbers are looking pretty good. People are listening, and we're getting a lot of good feedback. So we're so
Good.
grateful for the responses that we're getting, even on social media.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's about love and romance. It's old school, like I said, old school R&B and soul music with updated instrumentation, and
Hmm.
we're excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was privileged to be in the studio one day and heard a couple of clips and some little remixes. And it's really, really going to be a very, very nice collaboration of all of your music. And I also want everybody to know they can follow on your website. Could you please give that once again? Is that Sir Charles
Absolutely.
Carey?
The music website is
Hmm.
sircharlescareymusic.com. And on social media, all social media platforms, it's whether it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, /Sir Charles Cary. And I'm sure there'll be a little trailer underneath the clip by the time this production has been made.
Yes, so everyone can have.
Because I am fully convinced this has been all its force.
You in the building. The second time around. Whitley.
Secret sisters, classified sisters. Oh yeah, that is what makes.
Avenues to listen to your music. Again, Sisterhood, you can go to Sisterhood, 40s, 50s, and 60s as well on my Facebook page. I am putting every video that Charles sends me on there and sharing it with all the ladies. And you gentlemen, get some tips, man. Get some tips. Learn how to romance these women. And that's what we need, that type of music. When you the blue light in the basement, people don't even slow dance anymore, Charles.
I know, I know. Look, the guys, a lot of times they'll go to the bar and just watch the ladies and talk amongst themselves. You got to get out there and get with the girls, man. Just let the ladies know how you feel, and don't be afraid to be a little vulnerable. Ask for a dance, or don't be afraid to tell her how good she looks. Let her know how important she is. Look, we all go through ups and downs, but if you got
Mhm.
to break that veil and just open up so that she can open up. One and
Right.
one's always going to be two.
That's true. That is so true. And we will be giving you also the opportunity to see Charles in person a few times during the year of 2024. I will also, wearing another hat as an event designer, I will be putting together these shows that Charles will be doing, and will be starting in a couple of months. Just stay tuned. We will have a schedule so you can follow and come and enjoy his music. Charles, I want them to just tell a little bit about yourself. What made you go into music and come back to it as well?
Well, music has been a big part of my life, almost all of my life, because my family was involved in music for a very long time, from
Hmm.
church. I've got cousins who play guitar, keyboards, the cousins, male and female, that sing. My niece sings, and it's just something that's been a part of the family culture from as
Nice.
long as I can remember. My uncle used to be with a group in D.C. that was very big at a time back in the day. So it's something that really is a part of who we are. And
Hmm.
I was involved for quite some time. But when I started speaking heavily, doing peak performance keynotes and things like that, I sort of put the music on hold and I continued my journey. Now I still speak. However, I thought it was time that I sort of re-emerge or re-intervene my music with my speaking. And I had something to say. I, of course, have had a lot of experiences. So I started writing songs again. And when I wrote those songs, I was able to put them to music. And I was just excited, because music has always filled the void for me. And I wanted to always share I guess, my artistic talents. And so I'm continuing to do that. And people are telling me that they think that this is one of the best projects that they've heard from me so far. So I'm honored.
Great. Oh, yes. I mean, I loved you 20 years ago. And you're doing your own music now and writing from the heart, and experiences and life in general is what people do use music for. They
Yes,
use it for love. They use it when they're sad. They need it to pick them up. Some people need songs for an anthem to help them be motivated, and it's universal.
that's right.
Everyone loves music. And I'm just really excited, as I keep saying, because I already know everybody what it's going to be like. And I'm anxious for you to see Charles in action and to come out live as well. And to also on all his social medias, which 20 years ago, we wasn't even given that privilege, where you
Right.
had to really pound the pavement and get your name out there and your music out there. Now it's a lot easier for people to show the world what they can and cannot do. But
Absolutely.
Charles, it takes a real artist to get in front of an audience and make them feel what you're
Yeah.
feeling when you're putting out your music. And that's what you do best. So I'm
I
really
love people. I
excited.
can't help myself. I'm a people magnet. So
I am too.
look, you definitely are, but give me an audience, and I just lose myself in the audience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, Charles, you could sing the Yellow Pages and make it sound sexy. So that's another plus as well. And I am just so grateful that you have chosen me to help you with this journey after the history that we've had. And
Right.
it's been positive, it's been fun. And even though technology, times, and sometimes even attitudes in this world have changed, but when it comes to love, and when it comes to romance, and when it comes to good music, it will always be there. So I'm
Yeah.
just glad that you're back. And
Thank
it's
you so
called
much.
Charismatic.
Charismatic. Yes. Yeah.
Charismatic. Okay, so we're gonna have to tell me how to spell that one. And
That's
we'll
all
put
good.
that out there. That's the theme that we will be focusing on for all of the live events, and of course his collaboration of music as well. You also told me at one time you was interested in some local talent that may be out here in the DMV area. Is that
Yes.
something we can still talk about, that we was discussing, maybe having people come out like a talent showcase type of thing, and have someone be able to get the privilege of working with you, having a verse, a line, or a chorus on your next song? And that's going to be exciting. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, I think it'd be great to have a couple of people open up so we can see what they have, and those that really perform the best, we'll have them collaborate with me or participate in some shape, form, or
Right.
fashion in this upcoming project. Like I said, I've got about 6 songs out so far. I know
Okay.
there's about another 6 or more because I'm going to keep writing. I just love writing. there's another 6 or more songs that I will be producing. So I'm looking forward to working with someone that has their own talent and can be a good collaborative, make a good collaborative effort, I should say, or
Yes.
just be featured in some shape, form, or fashion. Because the current album, we've got Trinity Eubanks. She's singing on a couple of songs. I'm not sure which songs are going to make the album, but she's a good artist and a model and an actress. And we have got Clay. He does some good ad libs. Clay was a part of the project. We've got Enoch, Seventh Prophet, who also did a verse on one of the songs called Without You. And we got Joe Young on yet another song called Still Thinking About You. So yeah, I'm looking forward to these showcases, see who does what they have to offer, and see what happens when it's all said and done. There's a lot of things we can do and a lot of directions we can take this music journey into.
That is correct. That is just, I don't know. My mind's racing because I can see it already. You know, I'm always visualizing what's going on and what we need to do. That's what an event designer does. You give me an idea and I make it come to life. And we've worked together several things, and I can just see how this is going to blossom. And I'm going to be very, very busy, thanks to you, Charles. And I want everyone to get busy. Check the Facebook pages, check Instagram, check all the media socials so you can know what is going on. So we will be posting things as they come about.
Absolutely. I look forward to it. I really do.
Yes. And what song are you putting out first? Are you putting out a single or a whole collaboration?
Well, we've got a few singles out now. We've got Without You, that's out. We've got Still Thinking, that's out. We've got Bay, that's out. You're Sexy, that's out. Nighttime, so the album should be ready by March or April again, and we'll choose the best songs for the entire package, and people can stream them at their, I guess, wherever you normally stream your music from: Amazon, YouTube, iTunes, Apple Music, all these streaming platforms, as well as you can stream it directly from SirCharlesCaryMusic.com. And we know you're going to like it because it's been mixed and mastered by the music department. And in fact, we even got two performances already in the book. We were at the Amsterdam and Washington, D.C., and then
I was there.
And we did another performance at the Faith to Felicity Crystal Shop in Oxon Hill, Maryland, at the National Harbor. So 2024 and beyond, we're looking forward to more opportunities to share the gift and share the love.
Yes.
It's going to be charismatic.
See, that's why you, Sir Charles. That's why.
Absolutely.
Sir Charles. But that's a perfect name to label this whole journey, or usually people say, oh, my tour, getting on the bus, getting on the plane. We're going to tour this online and have the people in the DMV be able to walk in and just watch you in person. And we just don't know where this is going to go, except we're going to fly. That's
Exactly.
all I do know, is we're going to fly. And I just wanted to ask you, what are you saying goodbye to in 2023 and saying hello to in 2024?
Well, that one's a little difficult because I am a positive person. I am motivated, although like anyone else, I've had my life challenges. I've already taken the liberty to decide to move forward and let God direct my path even more so, trusting in
Mhm.
myself, letting God direct my path, and just waiting for or allowing the opportunities to present themselves. And if I stay ready, I don't have to get ready. Yeah.
I told you before, we need to go in the t-shirt business with your one liners you be coming up with. 'Cause that's a good one.
No.
Charles, do you have any advice for the younger generation or anyone? Because it's never too late to pursue your dream.
And that's another t-shirt. It's never too late. And honestly, that is the advice, because for the older people, I'll say, if you're retired, if you're 50 something, 40 something, so what? It's a number.
Hmm.
How do you feel? Have you really been fulfilled? Have you really exercised or executed that thing that you've always wanted to, be a part of your life, or the thing you wanted to be known for? And if you
Hmm.
haven't, or if you haven't to the fullest, why not do it now? Don't allow excuses or numbers, age, right? Don't allow excuses or your age to prevent you from being the best version of yourself. And for the younger folks, look, if us old heads can do it, what is your issue? You can get out there and do something positive,
Hmm.
artistic, creative, technological, whichever it may be. You can do it too. And you know
Yes.
what? We can work together. Look at Charlie Wilson. He's got Snoop on his album. Look at Ron Isley. He got other artists that are much younger,
Yeah.
rappers that are younger. I mean, look, the point is, we are a very creative group of people.
Hmm.
Why not just get it done? And you'll never know if you don't get yourself in the ring. Jump in the ring, start dancing, listen to the music, start making it happen.
Yeah. There's all aspects that you can use your talents if you
Yeah,
love the music industry like myself and can't sing a lick, or dance, but I can still contribute and help bring other people's visions, creativity to life.
you can be an event planner, you can be a producer, you can be a graphic designer, you can be a manager.
Yeah.
There's so many. You can be a dancer, a choreographer. There's so many other things you can do. Don't limit yourself. Open your, close your mouth, open your mind, and be still and listen. Listen to the answers that are waiting for you. And then when you get the answer, start to breathe life into it. Start to massage that thing and make it a reality.
Yeah, that's great advice, Charles. You're absolutely right. Because a lot of people, it doesn't even depend on the age, that don't have a lot of support, or people like, oh, you're too old to do that, this and that. And you just got to follow your dream, because
Exactly.
music comes from your soul, it comes from your heart. And that's something that no one can take away from you. So
Exactly.
I just want people to see you've been through so much, and look what you're doing now. So it can be done.
And
It
that's
can be
that's part
done.
of the key. I know we'll talk about it maybe at another time, but we did speak about it in the previous interview. I've gone through all the things that I've gone through, and yet I'm still going. Look at
Yes.
what I'm doing. And if I've gone through a lot of tragedy and horrific life challenges, and I'm still able to get on my feet, still be able to invest in myself and do things that I've always wanted to do.
Mhm.
What can you not do? There's no excuse.
That is true, because God will make a way, but you have to make that first step,
Yeah, because
even
your
if it's
gifts
a
will
little
make
one.
room for you. Yeah, your gifts will always make room for you. But you have pure motives, and you have to be a person that has genuine intentions.
Mhm, mhm. So, is there anything else that you would like us to know about you, Charles, that I don't maybe know?
I'm just looking forward to this project coming out. I'm looking forward to the rest of the videos that will be done. I'm looking forward to promoting it. I'm looking forward to the live performances, as well as what the future will hold.
I am too as well. And I would like to thank you for inviting me to take this journey with you. I am excited. I'm glad that I can share this. We're also going to be doing a behind the scenes. So you'll be seeing how I'm putting this together, what Charles is doing, just everything that it takes, because it takes a village, as they say, to build and support anything. So we have many people that are helping us to make this come alive, not just myself. So you'll be able to see behind the scenes, maybe say, oh, I can do that. You know, because I said to myself, Charles, a long time ago, there was nothing better than me putting parties together with other people's money.
Hey,
It was great. So,
yeah,
and that just transpired into a more professional job, working with, you know, some really good celebrities a long time ago, very good management company out of California. And I never thought that those things would happen.
right.
But like we just said, you got to take that first step, believe in yourself. Nothing comes fast. As fast as you get it is as fast as it's going to go.
Yep,
So you work hard, you work long, you be humble, keep your faith, and treat people right, and just be kind, and you will find your way. The blessings will
absolutely,
come. So,
absolutely.
Charles, I want to thank you for your time. I want you and your family to have a very safe, healthy, and prosperous new year. And
Yeah.
is there anything you would like to leave with our listeners before we go?
Radiate the brain, change the game. We'll see you guys soon.
All right, Charles, I will talk to you soon. Have a great New Year's Eve. Be safe, and I'll talk to you later.
Yo, sexy.